Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are you over 50, 60, or 70 and would like to coach or teach online? If so, you're in the right place. My videos are dedicated to all of us that are 50, 60, 70, even 80, who are looking for ways to generate more income. I have a little saying that I use for all my coaching clients is that you want to find income that has three attributes. Number one, it is remote. So you can work from home, Starbucks, in the Caribbean, wherever you might be. Number two, it's reliable. You know that income is coming in with certainty. And number three, it is recurring, hopefully monthly, even weekly income that's coming in all the time. So my channel is focused on all of that. That's what I teach. That's what I coach. And I'm so glad that you're here. And if you'll take a moment, please subscribe. That's a huge help to the channel. Appreciate that. So now let's dive in. So as we get started, let's have a really important distinction between coaching and teaching. When it comes to teaching people something that you know, that you care about, that you have the skills for or the background for, teaching means somebody is willing to learn. Coaching is a little bit different, and that is people are willing to change. So that's huge, and that's going to be really important in the way you think through your materials, the way you present your videos, the way you help people. So keep that in mind as we move forward through this next few minutes about creating income through teaching and coaching. What's really cool about teaching and coaching online that we're going to talk about now is the fact that most of us in our 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, we've learned a lot. We've gone through a lot. And you can help people get from A to B a little more quickly. And it's that transformation. It's those results that people get that they're willing to pay for with whatever kind of program you have. So whether you teach quilting, or you want to teach about model trains, or restoring cars, or collecting a million different things that people love to collect out there, from teapots to Elvis stuff. It is incredible that people love to collect those kinds of things. I got friends that are into woodworking, woodworking tools, and all of these niches have other people that want to learn more about it. And that's where you come in. That's where you can help. And that's where you can help them get from A to B more quickly, and they're willing to pay you to do that. Lots of times people ask me, is there much money in online coaching, online teaching? And oh my goodness, all the research I've done, and in this year of 2023, when I'm recording this, people are going to spend about $315 billion worldwide in e-learning and coaching and teaching. It's huge. It's gigantic, and you can have a little slice of that. All you need is just a little bit, right, of that amount, just like I do, and in the next 5 years, it's supposed to be over $1 trillion by 2028. I've got three big ideas for you that we want to chat about today. Number one big idea is to use and embrace online platforms and tools. And when you first start, or first start researching, it might seem a little bit daunting. But most of these tools are pretty easy to use, and they have tutorials. And for example, there's platforms like Teachable, Thinkific, Moodle, Kajabi, Honeybook, Mighty Networks. And I've used some of those. in the past, and the one I've settled on that you might want to check out is called System.io, and I have a link down below. It's an online platform to host courses, to host memberships, where you can do email marketing, all those kinds of things. You've got to have some kind of way of collecting everything that you put together for your clients so that they can begin that process of learning what you know and what you want to share. As you begin, you want to go back and have beginner's mind. And by that, I mean, I'll take my cousin Danny, for example. He has been restoring Studebakers for many, many years. Probably knows more about them than any of us. That's just his passion. That's his hobby. And if he wanted to coach other people on how to do that, he would need to go back and think about how he got started, the frustrations he had, the little steps. Because if he tried to show you what he knows today, that was way too much. So when you begin to think about how to help somebody from a teaching or coaching standpoint, you need to go back and think about all those little steps that were little wins and were frustrations. And so you can share those in a very systematic way so that they can get the feeling of progress as they move through all of your material. A great tool to help you in that getting started process that I recommend is Google Docs. You might know about it, you might not. It's free, much like Microsoft Word or Apple Pages. They also have a spreadsheet program, they have a form program, they have a slideshow. Lots of people are uncomfortable doing presentations live or with their face on it, and you don't have to. You can do all of this just with your voice and slideshows in whatever you might want to teach or coach on. So that's the first thing that I would recommend, is get something like Google Docs to start organizing and building chapters and building that sequence. Because remember, I want to say this over and over again, it's helping people get from A to B and then from B to C and so on. That's where the value is. And that's what people are willing to pay for as you help them. The second important tool you want to get is some kind of way of either having one-on-one coaching sessions or one-to-group coaching sessions. And a really good application for that is Zoom. Again, it's free. You can use it for the first 40 minutes. If you have the $15 a month version, then you can go as long as you want. It's a great tool. It's also a great tool to record your lessons, record your episodes, whatever you want to teach. And then you can upload that and have it in system or whatever application you want, and then your clients can watch that. And it's also good because you can do it live. And the nice thing about that is you can have a hybrid system like I do, where I'll have all my main courses all pre-done, but then every other week people can hop on and they can come in together and ask questions, and if they have problems or they're having issues with any of my material. And my work is focusing on helping people start a business. So if they have an idea, a product, or a concept they want to get out of their head and bring to the world, that's my focus. So I make sure that not only do I have a pre-made series of videos that people can do at their own pace, then every other week they can hop on with me and also ask questions. And they can do that as a group, and it's a fantastic way to begin to build a community that we'll talk more about. So big idea number 2 is I just hinted at was offer personalized sessions. So you can offer one-on-one coaching. You can offer one-to-many coaching. You can make more money with the second way, the latter. One-to-many, you can make a lot more money that way. However, to get started, and what a lot of people do is they'll give away their coaching for the first 2 or 3 people to make sure their system works, people get results, They're happy. And then also what's neat about that is you'll get a great testimonial. So you can do that as a way to get started, get the bugs worked out of your program. They get something for free in the beginning, and you get a great testimonial out of that. So that's a great way to start. Then as you get more and more confidence and you begin to have some group coaching, which is really applicable, I think that's the right word, for a lot more type of programs where you can help 4 or 5 people or 10 or 20 people at a time. Think about quilting or some kind of collecting that you love to do and other people want to do. Well, you could have 5, 10, 15, 20, even 100 people on at one time with Zoom. And you can, the idea behind that is you can have more impact in the world. You can help more people who want to do what you've done or want to learn what you know. They want to get to where they want to go more quickly. So that's the beauty of having those personalized sessions, either as one-on-one or as a group. Big idea number 3 is build an engaged online presence and community. What does all that mean? That means that you want to go beyond just having a transactional kind of relationship with your clients, with your students. You really want to focus on building a community so that people who have taken your first course, they may want to learn more. They want to learn things at a higher level. They're already in. And because they had a good experience with the first one, they can jump into your next one. Some people have 5, 6, 7 different levels of courses, of course, with corresponding prices as well. So that's a big advantage for you and for them. The second big reason is the sense of community. You want to go beyond simply having a transactional kind of relationship where they buy a course, they take the course, and they're gone. Some of these people are going to be friends for life. And you can build inside your application, whichever one you use. And for example, System.io that I love using, it has a community section so that people can stay engaged. And if you have 2 or 3 different courses, you can have a community for each course, or you can have one large general one. So the advantage for them is they're with like-minded people. Going back to that quilting idea or refurbishing, restoring Studebakers. People are not just going to do that for a few days, a few weeks. It becomes a lifetime avocation, a lifetime hobby. And if you help create a community where not only they can learn from you, but they can learn from each other, which is wonderful because you've brought all these people together, and some may want to take additional courses and some may not, but they all can begin to help each other. And you've created your own little movement or big movement of whatever that is. It's amazing, but people are making literally hundreds of thousands of dollars a year teaching tennis online. They have modules, they have lessons, they have live video to catch up on people, how the lessons went the prior week. Literally $200,000 to $400,000 a year teaching tennis. And those people are going to want to keep with tennis for a long, long time. Or maybe they're going to morph into pickleball. And then you're going to want to have another course for that as well. So you can see where I'm going with this. You can begin to build a long-term community who are going to want to continue to buy lessons from you, even products from you, logoed items from you. You're building your tribe, as I call it. You're building your tribe. One of my passions has always been BMW motorcycles. And we always have a national rally somewhere every year. 6,000 to 7,000 people come, and they will camp out for 4 or 5 days, enjoy the beer garden, and do nothing but talk motorcycles. And then, of course, take local rides in that area. I have always called that a gathering of the tribe. And so many of those people inside that group, that BMW group, they make things that they sell to other people that ride motorcycles. They even have memberships. They teach riding, they teach advanced skills, all kinds of things. So people can have what's called an ascending value system that you can provide them as part of that community. So having that support for your people is critical, and it's a lot of fun for you. So let's take a moment and go back over those three as you start thinking about some ways to build your online community, your online teaching, your online coaching. Big idea number one was be sure to investigate online platform and tools. So go look at system.io. I have a link down below for you. Number two was offer personalized sessions, both one-on-one sessions or one-to-many sessions. You can, again, make it hybrid where you can have pre-recorded. You can use Zoom for that. And there's many other, there's Loom, Loom, which is also really good. I've used that. And this makes it really easy for you to take things out of your mind, out of your experience, out of your heart, and get it into lessons and help others. And big idea number three was build an engaged online presence and community so that you can keep those people in the tribe, in your fold, help them with future projects, future learning, future ideas that they want to take on as they become part of your community and continue to learn from you. And of course, you're going to keep learning too. As you keep learning, you can help others with those advanced things that you learn about. So that's what's really here for you. Very inexpensive to get started, right? Zoom costs $15 a month. System, they have a free version, but you're probably going to want the $27 a month version because it can do a lot more for more groups. But the free one is a great way to start. And then another great tool is called Calendly. It's a way for people to make appointments with you to talk about getting in your program, and it's $15 a month. So I'll have links to all those down below. This is a very serious, huge industry that you can be part of. And wouldn't it be a shame to have all this knowledge that you've built up with whatever you love to do and it die with you someday because you didn't share it? So not only can you make a wonderful income here, but you can help so many people, and they're going to go on and help other people as well. And you're not only creating a wonderful thing for others because of the trials, tribulations, the learning, the passion, the collecting that you've done that you want to share with others, you can leave a legacy. And I get kind of choked up about this because you pay, when you're over 50, 60, 70, you pay more attention to the fact you have less time to share. And so I hope you take this seriously, have fun with it too, and start looking at ways to share what you know with the world. I've got my link down below, my number down below. Reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions, happy to take you through a course, whatever you might need to share your love and your creations with the world. I'll see you in the next video.